Summertime. Do you know this incredibly important tune? Have you been asked to play it? Were you the bass player that said, "Oh, I don't know this tune"? Well, you do not want to be that person. Summertime's a 16 bar, kind of a modified blues. So where do you get those other 4 bars? What happened? I'm going to show you right now. So take a look at the visual here, and let's sing the roots. And this is exactly what you need to do to start internalizing a tune, so you can start building walking bass lines. Go over the form of a standard minor blues. You've got 12 bars. Right, not 16, you got 12 bars. C minor. Take a look at the visual here. Up to 4, right? Back to 1. And check this out. A flat 7, G7, C minor. Back to the turnaround. Bar 12 right there. So you have what it does, it doesn't go 5, 4, 1, it goes 6 to 5. And in a minor key, the 6 is a flat. So in C minor, you've got a 1, a 2, a 1, 2, C, C. This is the learning chart, just faster, you know. Up to 4, F minor. And check this out, prepare C, prepare the second half of the tune. Here we go. C, C, and here we go. F minor. E flat 7, E flat, D, G. Last 2 bars, right? Right. So taking a look at this chart, you'll notice that in the second line, where you got 4 4-bar lines, you got 16 bars. Like any blues that starts on the 1 chord, 1 minor, well, it wants to go to 4. It does that. It goes to F minor. But what happens in the end of that line? Well, the last 2 bars in that line, they are the preparatory, you're preparing to hit C minor with a long form 2-5. So you get to the 4 chord. Right, so you play D minor 7 flat 5 to G7. You can play as many chromatic notes as you want. So there's the top of the second half of the tune. So now, if you notice, you get a little extended time there on C minor, 2 bars. And what happens? 2 bars of chords preparing the last line. So it doesn't go to A flat, it goes to E flat. So we're on C minor, and you go to E flat major. Eventually, that's the major, the relative major, and it just gives a sweet sound to hear that. But listen to the prepare, how the E flat is prepared. Standard thing, playing F minor to B flat 7. So back to the second half of the tune. E flat, F minor to the B flat, and just play the B flat upside down. Start on the D. E flat, D, G, C. So you can hear that little kind of, you're taking a vacation from the minors by bringing in that E flat major. It's just a really nice mixture of chord qualities. Now, one thing that you want to add to your skills now is to play not just the roots, but the roots and the fifths, right? Roots and fifths. Check it out. Sweet. Flat. You have probably never had anyone tell you that if you want to play quarter note lines, you want to walk bass, you want to play some standards, you need to be just as good at playing half notes as you do playing quarters. And when you play those half notes, chip, 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 right? That's the thing about the half notes, is they're bouncy, they're feeling good. You want to feel good. You want to make your listeners feel good, but you want to have a bouncy, effective way to play and to think about playing and getting better. And the third skill that I want you to think about is to play triads, even if they're a little bit kind of not jagged, but not exactly linear in the way that you'd like them to sound, right? You want to play quarters that kind of weave through the changes. Well, you're not going to be able to do that right away, but think of this skill, and I am quite sure you've never heard anyone say it in this context, and that is, more important than playing the linear lines right now is to play without stopping as soon as you can muster up the skill, because that is what gets you more confidence, and then you can learn to modify the lines. You're going to be looking at the chord tones right there, roots and fifths. The triads are most of the chord, that defines the chord, the function. And so if you can play without stopping, you have massive confidence, and your skill just skyrockets a lot faster, guaranteed. You're going to thank me one day. So here is a little bit of a triad study here. Just do it like that. Play a half note on the end. So it's probably a little faster than we want, but so you can do 2 quarters and a half note. You can just look at the shapes, learn those triads. You got 3 notes, you just need 1 more to get to the next chord, right? And you can probably play 3 or 4 different choices. And then once you just play triads, you can repeat notes too. So I'll do a little of that here. Okay, triads and an extra note. Right? Remember, the key is to learn how to play without stopping. No one's told you that, but I tell you that today, because it's more important than learning all the fancy linear lines that weave through the changes. You're going to get that. If you want it, you'll get it. But play without stopping sooner. It's one of the great secrets. I hope you like that today. Stick around. I'll see you real soon.